Hey, what is up everybody? If you have a really older MacBook like this one, this is a MacBook Air from early 2015, which does not support screen mirroring natively. And that's where I come in. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can screen mirror your iPhone, any iPhone, to any MacBook. It really doesn't matter how old. Completely free, no need to download any third-party apps on the iPhone or on your MacBook. Everything is built into it. So before I actually jump into the video, let me show you how this actually looks. Pretty awesome, right? I told you this will work, and this is the only method you can screen mirror your iPhone to an older MacBook because older MacBooks don't really support screen mirroring. This is the only method, and it's super awesome. You can even use a camera. You can see this, right? I'm just gonna take a photo, open up the photo. You can actually go full screen on a photo. See, it is super, super awesome. So yeah, this is the only method you can screen mirror your iPhone, any iPhone, to any older MacBook, completely free with no tools whatsoever. So let's just dive right into it. All right, step number one is to connect your iPhone to your older MacBook using Type-C cable. Now this actually goes inside your iPhone, and the other side is the USB, because this does not support Type-C, right? This will automatically go inside your MacBook. Older MacBooks don't support Type-C, so we're gonna be using a Type-C to USB cable. Let's do that. All right, once you plug your iPhone into your MacBook, it's gonna ask you to download a software. We don't need that, so I'm just gonna click on that now, and it's gonna ask you to trust this PC or trust this MacBook. So you have to click allow for that. I've done that already, so it's not asking me. I'm just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna try it again. Maybe it's gonna ask me for the trust process, maybe not. Okay, so it's asking me to update. I don't want that. Right now, it's not asking me to trust this PC, but well, if it does, just click allow on yours. All right, once you plug your iPhone inside your older MacBook, now this is where the magic happens. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sit this iPhone on this side so you can actually see it's completely visible. Next thing you wanna do is to open up QuickTime. The easiest way you can do is just go into the Launchpad and just type in QuickTime. You have to find QuickTime Player, so just type in Quick. And there you go, we have the QuickTime Player. Now, next up is really important, so be sure to follow. Once you open up the QuickTime, nothing actually happens. But if you look at the top left corner, you can actually see that QuickTime Player is open. I'm gonna zoom in so you actually see. There you go. As you can see it on the left side of you. You can see on your top left that QuickTime is running. So next thing you wanna do is to tap on the file and click on new movie recording, okay? Just tap on that. So I'm just gonna zoom out. All right, I'm just gonna tap on new movie recording. Just tap on that. And this should automatically open up your webcam. And there you go, that's me. How you doing? All right, so next thing we need to do is basically, if you see on your screen, there is a tiny red dot right there in the center, right there. So I'm just gonna zoom in. Once you see this tiny red dot and your iPhone is connected using the cable, just want to tap on that. Just tap on this little drop down menu and you can actually see that you have your iPhone right there. Super simple. But before, there you go, under the screens actually. So before I tap on it, let me just zoom out just to give you an example that actually works. What I'm gonna do next is just gonna click on my iPhone, and we are pretty much connected. So if I open the lock screen, you can actually see this on my older MacBook. And this is the only method the screen mirroring on your iPhone actually works. So there you go. You can do pretty much anything you like. And also the advantage if you have an older Mac, you can actually record by clicking on the red dot in the center. Super easy. And this is by far one of the best methods you can screen mirror your iPhone to any older MacBooks completely free. And with built-in tools as well. So everything you need, like a cable, everything will be in the description box below. So you can get this cable, you can get the cable from Amazon if you want. So this is how it works, and you can actually do tons on this. So let's say if I want to play a game, so there you go. I'm gonna open up Clash of Clans. You can see that it's working pretty flawlessly. There you go, super easy. A lot of people asked me because the last video was on MacBook Pro from 2019, which is running the latest macOS. So a lot of people ask me if it's possible on older Mac. So I got this older Mac just for that video. So be sure to subscribe for that. But super awesome. Just gonna quit this. There you go. Pretty awesome. You can even use a camera if you want to. So I'm just gonna, there you go. You can actually see this. I'm gonna, all right, so let's just say if I want to take a photo, all right, there you go. I have a MacBook on my bed. I'm just gonna tap a photo. I just took a photo, by the way, on the MacBook. You can actually see this. So I'm just gonna open up the photo. You can see it if I zoom in. There you go. Also, if you wanna go full screen, just go to the disable the rotation lock and click do this. So there you go. It actually goes full screen. It actually does go full screen. So I'm just gonna open up the photo, which I clicked. There you go. If I zoom in, it's gonna go full screen. Super, super awesome. So I'm just gonna, there you go. Pretty awesome. If you enjoyed this video, if you find this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's gonna help the channel a lot. So before we actually end this video, I'm just gonna show you how to disconnect. All you have to do is just unplug your cable and there you go. Super simple. If you want to do this again, you have to do the exact same settings and make sure you have selected the iPhone in the drop-down menu, even though it's not connected, but it's gonna be inside the drop-down menu. As you can see, we don't have anything. What I'm gonna do is just gonna put inside the cable and it should be automatically connected. So I'm just gonna have to say no. There you go. Just give it a couple seconds. It's pretty slow. The laptop is pretty slow itself, so yeah, give it a couple seconds. It should be there. But also, if you do see this black screen, do not worry about it. Just tap on this and select your iPhone. And if it still doesn't work, just take out the cable and put the cable again. And if it still doesn't work, also just make sure everything is closed on your MacBook. So which I'll also show you in a second. So just wait for it. Yeah, it's really simple and it's really difficult sometimes. All right, so as you can see, I'm getting the black screen. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna close the QuickTime completely, even though the iPhone is plugged in, all right? So don't worry about it. Tap on QuickTime, go to the file on the top left corner, click on New Movie Recording, and there you go. We are back to the cam. Just select the drop-down menu, go to the screens, go select your iPhone, and there you go. It's pretty simple. That's how you solve problems. If you're still having issues, just comment down below. I'll definitely help you out. I'm Riz, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.